Hello everyone, welcome back to Forgotten Friends. Sorry for such a long wait. We've been busy between family vacations, recording future projects, and etc., but we're here now. You might be wondering where's Harmony. She's right back over there. Since Mother's Day is around the corner, we decided let's do a Mother's Day episode with a twist. Today we have Tommy and Emily winning actress, philanthropist, and people's queen of the werewolves, Anake Morris Oben. And sitting to the left of me is 11-time Grammy winner / nominee and 2-time Emmy winner, in one of the queens of R&B / pop, Jade Almadardi. Might not be obvious, but there is some tension on set today. These two women, although they might be mothers and respectable women of the industry, but they have serious 30-year-long beef. So today is going to be our messy Mother's Day episode.
So you just brought us here to fight?
Wouldn't be that much of a fight.
See how 30 years has done me?
Gladly.
Ladies, please settle down. Oh. Security, please stand by. It's been 30 years, and your children are here. Please calm down. So y'all know Harmony. Anake is Harmony's mom, but introducing Maya Harris Almadardi, also known as Jade's eldest daughter.
It's just Almadardi. No Harris.
Or yeah, just assume because, they're half-sisters, they would at least, share the last name.
There you have it, they're half-sisters. You don't need to assume they are going to have the same last name. Sometimes they don't.
Wow, look who became a scholar today.
Seriously, why are we here?
Good question. So, if y'all don't know the history between these two, let us fill y'all in over the past 30 years of drama. It all starts with a guy named Marshall Harris. If you're not familiar with Marshall, he started his career as a child actor on the hit show Jones Company and as a recurring role in Family Invite. But some people may know him better as his hit role in The Scholarship. Filming, he met his co-stars, the sister, Anake Thomas, at the time. Months of dating rumors were swirling between the two, especially after rumors of infidelity between Marshall and his then-girlfriend, Erin Hayes. Also known as mother of eldest sister to Harmony, and, Maya too.
Shout out to Ashley.
So, I'm gonna get this clear one last time. We started dating after we found out that she was pregnant with Ashley. We were not together when they were together. They broke up when we started dating. It was like a good 3-month gap. Okay?
Whatever lie you gotta tell yourself to go to sleep.
Last time I checked, I could make myself known that I was never the side piece.
I was young. Like, come on, you're gonna keep holding that over me?
Jade, could you?
After a year dating and after the birth of Ashley, Marshall got a great opportunity to work with Controna Records. And a few months into his deal, he got an opportunity of a good opportunity for his career to work with Jade Almadardi. After months of making banger after banger after banger and intimate love songs, rumor of another affair between them erupted. The news of not a baby, not 2 babies, but 3 babies popped up when Marshall and Anake announced their pregnancy, and then Jade announced her second studio album with her pregnancy. With twins on the way and a love child on the way, the paparazzi having a field day with something so personal. Imagine you and the girl that your boyfriend has been cheating on you with have the baby weeks apart. You give birth to your twins, and she gives birth to her child. Now, here's the problem. You named your childs Malika and Namaya. The girl named her child Maya. You can see how the paparazzi had a field day with that, right? You're also probably thinking, how did something so easy to avoid happen? Well, no offense to you, Mr. Harris, but this dumb man sat there and told these 2 girls simultaneously at different times, yeah, I want my first daughter to be born Maya. Well, Miss Anake had to be unique, but the names are still kind of similar. So, Shout out to y'all for having the same name. And after that, you would think, yeah, Misanake wouldn't go back to Marshall, or Jade wouldn't go back to Marshall. Well, 10 years later, well, technically not 10 years later because Misanake actually takes back Marshall. They get married, unfortunately. Sorry. But yeah, they get married and they birth Zanique and Harmony. Hi, y'all. Bliss didn't last long when Marshall got called in by the studio to make a song with Jade. Again, after, years of hiatus between having songs between them two. When their song, No Breaks, released, affair rumors sparked up again. Especially when it was found out that Marshall helped produce some songs on Jade's 7th studio album, Remotes. That same album consists of the song No Breaks, which is also a song that Marshall had part helping with, where Jade announced her pregnancy with Diamond. Surprised fans immediately started rumors about affairs between Jade and Marshall cheating on Anake, all the above. But what really shocked fans was Diamond was Don Marshall's shout. Her father was Jade's then boyfriend and member of the group 42nd and 3rd, Dustin Crest Jr. To make matters worse, Marshall got a different woman pregnant a few months after the whole situation. Between the world thinking he was cheating on Anake with Jade just for him to end up getting another woman pregnant, Anake had enough. The arrival of Xylee and Marshall having to take care of her most of the time, Anake filed for divorce. So you would think no one has Marshall. Why is there still beef? Well, between sharing a baby father and being in the same industry, things tend to get messy and blurry. For your feeling today?
Not to mention how many times this one was messing around with Marshall.
Most of those times y'all were on breaks.
You knew that we were trying to work things out most of those times. You were reading those tabloids.
Worked, and then they didn't. Then they worked, then they didn't. Get over it.
It's way past him at this point. You want to tell the people how you got autonomy because of me?
How was that? I would love to hear.
Good, we're having some dialogue.
So, you don't remember, we was cool for like a few years after the twins and Maya were born, and I was pregnant with Zanique, and it was Tony season, and Chris Davis was looking for people to announce the Best Animation Makeup Award.
Okay, what about it?
Was it Marshall that called you, or was it Chris that called you to announce the award?
It was Marshall. Like, what are you getting at?
Did Marshall tell you if you announced that award, you would have a better chance at winning that night?
No, Marshall only told me that you didn't feel like going, and if I wanted to step in. And of course I said yes, because why not?
Okay. And what about that night? After party, I was with Marshall and he dipped off too. He said it was the bathroom, and I seen him with you dip off somewhere. I tried to follow y'all, but I couldn't find y'all. And again, he told me he was in the bathroom, not with you. So I'm asking you, was that night the reason why people thought Marshall was Diamond's father? Or was it genuinely because y'all made that song together?